So my thoughts on this are it's about dang time. Now I did buy Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I still have yet to play it though, because super backlog with both all three channels and the Twitch channel. So and going live on here as well. So super huge backlog, but I do think that it's about dang time that we have a brand new Pokemon game in the mainline universe. Nothing against Pokemon Let's Go, but I want to see a little bit of a return back to form, but not just return back to Gen 1 form. You know, just a return to form that kind of you have your gym battles back, hopefully, from the looks of it. We have, Pokemon battles looking similarly, encounters looking very similar to older games. But the one thing that I do like, though, and I want to hear what you guys think about this down below, is the changing in name schemes. Now, I know last time we had Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, so it's not like we've been sticking with colors and, and minerals and things like that for the longest time, because again we jumped away from that with Sun and Moon. But I think with Shield and Sword, it's a way to freshen things up. I'm going for Sword. I want to go for Shield though, because I saw some people posting memes about the Shield from WWE. So now I'm kind of invested in taking a look at that version, but I want the Sword version. And I don't know about your main, who that might be, but my main is definitely going to be Sword Bunny. Which I'm trying to still pronounce all of their names, because I feel like I'm getting them wrong every time I say them, because before watching the English version, I actually ended up watching let me put up the picture of the direct here. Before watching the English version, I saw the French version, so their names are completely different in my brain. Can't even remember, so I have to switch between both. So yes, we have three mains. We have Sword Bunny, we have Water Lizard, we have I think it was dark grass type, and potentially with Sword Bunny we're looking at a very large jacked bunny for its third evolution. We have Grookey, we have we have Sobble. Sobble is adorable, and even though Sobble is not going to be my main, everyone needs to protect Sobble, and it's Score Bunny. Every time I think of Sword Bunny, it's because I'm thinking of a sorbet. So I'm for some reason relating it to food, I guess, because I'm thinking of this as the French region, even though it's not the French region. That was X, seemingly, if you guys can correct me if I'm wrong down below. But it looks like this version is definitely a lot more European, a lot more English, British. Which also started some very funny memes regarding some memes just regarding people writing very I can't think of the word. Just it's not very very high class. It's very quote low class, if you will, British accents tied to these different character sprites, and it's been hilarious. So yeah, it's sad because there's not much to talk about with this one, because this direct only went 7 minutes long. Some people were saying that it's a lot better than I think it was a black and white direct from a while ago, obviously. That was I think 3 minutes about like 7 years ago or so. Or it might have been a Sun and Moon one. So people are saying that, hey, this was longer and that's good, but I still feel like I've been slightly gypped. But what we do know is that this is still coming out at the end of the year from the looks of it, and I do think that we got some, or it says in late 2019. Again, it would probably be another late 2019, like November, December release for the holiday season to help sell some Switches. I think this is going to sell some Switches. I already have one because of Smash Brothers Ultimate, but I definitely, when I get the cash, I'm going to pre-order this. Like, the second I get money, I'm pre-ordering this, because I cannot wait to see what it offers. I mean, it looks amazing. Not saying that Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee didn't look amazing, but I just feel like, even though Gen 1 was my first gen, I just feel like we've seen it so many different times now. Yes, it was a great way to see it, and I'm happy that new fans got to experience it, but I'm hoping that, especially during the interview they mentioned, or during this direct, they mentioned that they were going to look at doing things differently. And look, I'm not saying that different is bad. I do think that it's always interesting to see what a new gen brings to the table. But I'm hoping that this one is not going to take any cues from Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, or Eevee, because I want them both to be separate universes and have separate gameplay mechanics, and just kind of feel as if they're their own things. If you like Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, then you like them, and you might not like this Pokemon game, and that's okay, or vice versa. Either way, though, Man, there was very fashionistas. Some of these people working on working on these Pokemon games. God, such an amazing red leather jacket. As a leather jacket fan myself. But no, I was I was very interested in just the in general, like the kind of steampunk layout that we're seeing here. Yeah, and some people have talked about perhaps there being a tie-in to a war that occurred. I believe it was with Kalos, where Kalos had mentioned a war. So some people are wondering if that's going to tie in because Pokemon Sword and Shield are right here. I am curious about that, but I think we'll learn more about that, just like many Pokemon games, kind of in the side dialogue. Like, I don't think we're going to have Pokemon Sword and Shield be like Pokemon Fire Emblem Three Houses. It would be interesting, but I think that that's what we have Fire Emblem for. Or even some people making jokes about this being very reminiscent to like a Pokemon Breath of the Wild. It's like, yes, but that's kind of what we have Breath of the Wild for. We don't need Pokemon to give us that. But I think it's just very hard to kind of speculate too much. I have to say I love the map. If they give me a poster of the map day one, I don't have to get some kind of special edition to get it. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. I mean, the map just looks amazing, and I can't wait to see what we're going to do, how we're going to, change things up depending on what part of the region you're in. It seems like I mentioned earlier, it seems like gyms are back. I can't wait to see how the snowy region is going to look on my Switch, especially on my big screen. And that's something else that I think we haven't really touched upon. Yes, if you mod your 3DS, you can output it to your television, but although sadly that site closed down. But looking at the Switch, just thinking about this on my big screen, oh, it's gonna look beautiful. And I think this entire region, it's gonna be something new, yes. But I think Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee potentially showed what could happen in the future, just like something like this, and was kind of like a prototype, if you will, for this. So in a sense, so yeah, I'm very excited. Again, God, I can't. I'm trying to get the name. Not Sore Bunny. It is Score Bunny. I keep on having Score Bunny is going to be my main. I want to hear what you guys think down below. Are you more Grookey? Are you more Sobble? Are you more Score Bunny? And maybe when the day comes, when this game comes out, we can actually legitimately fight about it in Pokemon battles. So either way, though, I'm really hyped for this. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this, though, again, down below. You hyped? Are you not so hyped? What are your thoughts on this? Please tell me down below.